conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Conchar in at the 3 spot, 5 on the clock. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Pass to Zubac. He kicks to Powell. Pass to Leonard. Outside, George fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bain passes to Morant. Now Jackson. Outside, Bain. Jackson with the screen. From outside the arc. Bain, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Zubac, a screen on Bain. There's the steal. And there's the pass to Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Now here's Harden. Leonard on the wing. Over Jackson. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
They get it back. Morant with the bucket.
And there's that quickness of Morant, getting to the ball first and then getting it to fall.
Leonard on the wing. Over Jackson. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Harden.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about. They're
basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here's Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac. George looking over the floor. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Morant against Harden. Up top, Zubac. Back to Harden. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The coaches always talk when you're guarding James Harden, keep your hands out of the cookie jar. The defender just can't help themselves. He goes to the foul line with a chance to make 3.
Memphis leading. Up top, Morant, guarded by Harden. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for James Harden. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Now, here is George. 23 points for him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Leonard looking around. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain finds Morant. Outside, Bain. Passes it to Jackson. Hits the jump hook.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Westbrook passes to Powell. Inside, here's Leonard. That shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Morant passes to Adams. Stolen by Zubac. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Got a piece of it. Outside for George. Jacks up a three. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Bain. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bain's got 5 now.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate. All right, a chance to check out numbers for Russell Westbrook. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 16 points per last year, 7 assists and 5 rebounds. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Now here's Morant. He had 22 points in the win against Utah.
Boy, the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
Now Conchar. Tries from 10. And the rejection by Zubac. And it's Morant missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Westbrook surveying the D. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Conchar. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Here's Leonard. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Pass to Conchar. Now, here's Bain. No good on the 3. Here's Westbrook. He has yet to score. Outside Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard over Jackson. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Bones Highland is checked in for the Clippers. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Smart comes in for John Conchar. Westbrook finds Leonard. And the shot is good.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Clark, the pass to Morant. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Morant's got 7.
Marcus Smart does a little bit of everything. You love to see him sharing the rock.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Westbrook with it. Still scoreless. Now the pass to Powell. Passes it to Highland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Zubac's with it. Guarded now by Clark. Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Bane. Clark a screen on Powell. Bane for three. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 8.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Highland against Smart. He's all alone. Here's Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Well, that's a case where Marcus Smart is anticipating that pass. He jumps into the passing lane and uses his terrific speed. That's beautiful.
Well, G.A., he was the heart and soul of the Celtics. But now, Marcus Smart is a Grizzly.
Reminiscent of another first-team all-defensive guard who left Gang Green to create grit and grind in Tony Allen. Memphis hoping Smart has that same kind of impact.
You see, Kawhi demands that you guard him physically. This guy's so powerful, sometimes it doesn't matter.
Morant kicks to Bane. Clark the pass to Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Westbrook can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Island with it. Now guarded by Smart. Pass to Westbrook. Morant with the steal. And that one's good by Clark. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
The 2023 season, DB, had a bitter end for the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs.
Now, Kevin, it is always difficult when the primary storyline for your team in a season is the injuries and the unavailability of your players. That is what cost the Clippers in the end.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. P.J. Tucker comes in for Leonard. And George is subbed in for Norman Powell. And here's George. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Russell Westbrook, he's not super efficient from 3, but if you give one, he's going to give it right back.
Smart against Westbrook. And a wide-open look for Bane. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Westbrook. Outside, George. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Smart.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's Bane. Plenty of space. Plumlee with the rebound. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Island's got 9.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
From deep, George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The countless hours Paul George has put into that three-point shooting, a huge part of his development.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Plumlee. Bones Hyland is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's George, and it's Tucker in at the power forward position. Smart passes to Bane. Smart puts the pick in for Bane. Back to Smart. Jackson kicks to Smart. Clock at 6. Clark, a screen on Hyland. Bane, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the rejection by Clark. Dishes it to Smart. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 8. And here's Westbrook. Outside, George. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Got that one up quick. Smart's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Here's Hyland. He's got 9. Outside Westbrook. Bane against Hyland. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Rose, he's checked in for Memphis. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Second is Mason Plumlee.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Left side Rose. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Takes it inside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And that is one of Derrick Rose's signature moves. May not be as fast as he once was, but boy, that explosive first step remains.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. And it's Rose missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Westbrook. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The motor of Russell Westbrook is absolutely amazing. This guy stays with his shot even through the tough contact.
The Clippers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's Aldama. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Outside, George. To the middle, stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The kick out to Rose. And the 3 off target. LA's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. George passes to Tucker. Hyland against Smart. The dish to George. The pass to Westbrook. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from George.
Well, Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner 3, he'll take it.
Now here's Smart. A 14-point game for him in the win against Utah. Offensive rebound. Memphis moving that ball around. No good from Clark.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Island against Smart. Here's Jackson. Kicks to Clark. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Clark. Westbrook dishes to Tucker. It's deflected. It's stolen by Rose. Passes it to Aldama. Here's Jackson. Count the basket. Jackson's got 6. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Connects from three-point range. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Memphis leading by 3. Outside, Smart. Pass to Jackson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Doris, how about Mason Plumlee? Last season, changing to shoot set shots left-handed after almost a decade in the NBA.
Kevin, this is one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen. To his credit, it worked. Career highs for Plumlee from the field. So much of this is about confidence.
Now Westbrook, 8 points for him. He dishes it to Tucker. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Westbrook's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Smart with this screen on Westbrook. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Westbrook against Rose. Westbrook passes to Highland. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Powell, he's checked in for Bones Highland. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jackson. Conchar comes in for Santi Aldama. Baines checked in for Smart. And it's John Morant in for Rose. That ties the game. Leonard's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lets it fly from 18. Harden, no good. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Morant. 12 points for him. pass to Concho. Clark outside. Adams down low. Defended by George. Count it. Good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside, George. He kicks to Powell. And they get it. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this.
Bain. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Utah.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Conjar up top, defended by George. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The physicality that Clark plays with, this is what earns him those calls.
Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Now, here's Zubac. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
From deep, Harden. It's rebounded by Memphis. Baines got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
A shot's good from Westbrook. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 1:16 left in the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Russell Westbrook. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Boston's checked in for 3. Another shot. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
And it's Zubac atop the key. The pass to Boston. It's good from long range. Boston's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Westbrook against Morant. Outside, Bain. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Boston. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And now it's just a 4-point Grizzly lead. Westbrook with the block.
Wow, Russell Westbrook, when he's engaged defensively, he can send it back.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, for the Grizzlies, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. All right, guys, let's talk about our game. The LA Clippers are in a close one.
The obvious problem, the perimeter D was pretty much non-existent. You let an opponent get hot and build confidence, it's hard to put the genie back in the bottle.
The mixed metaphor aside, I couldn't agree more. Kazam. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's five. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Conchar in at the three.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Now here's Morant. From 13, shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's Leonard missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Conchar on the wing. From 10 feet out. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 6. Outside, George. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Dishes it to Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one.
Now here's Morant. 18 points for him. Adams with the screen on Harden. Bane, no good. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Westbrook, Leonard trying to break free. Westbrook can't get it to go.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
At the elbow, Adams. Morant outside. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. The Grizzlies have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
The 3 from Harden. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Stolen by Harden. Stolen by Jackson. Bane for 3. Sinks the triple. Bane's got 23 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it. One
thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Harden. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Conjar with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Clippers trailing by 10. He gets it in there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bane says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. Leonard with the bucket.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Memphis leading by 9. Morant outside. Pass to Adams. Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
George passes to Leonard. Over Jackson, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists now in the game. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Outside, Payne. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Powell. Kicks it out to Harden. It's George on the wing. Over Conjar. The shot by George, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
Hey, Kevin, that's about 2. To take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
And Doris, the Clippers are moving into a new arena in Inglewood in 2024.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely huge for the organization. Part of establishing your own identity in Los Angeles will be their new arena. So exciting for this fan base that's growing and growing.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Powell. Moran finds Adams. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the rejection by Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says, not here, not now.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark comes in for Adams. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Jackson. Morant passes to Bane. Aldama with the ball. Clock at 4. Memphis moving that ball around. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Los Angeles calls timeout. Marcus Smart's checked in for Conjar. A moment here now to see the numbers for Desmond Bane. Clippers trail by 12. Now here's Leonard. He's got 18. The kick out to Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup. Westbrook's got 14.
Well, Westbrook has these floaters down to a science. He gets it over the defense right in time.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Bain, defended by George. Clark sets a screen for Bain. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the pass to Aldama. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 9.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Harden against Smart. From deep three-point land. Aldama with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Clark. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. George dishes to Westbrook. Driving the lane. Back to George. Morant against Leonard. And here's Harden for 3. Again, the miss by Harden.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down. He wants to help his team.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. P.J. Tucker comes in for George. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Harden. Morant with a wide-open look. Again, Memphis.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Leonard against Bain. Harden outside. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Launches it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Here's Morant. On target from 13 feet. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Plumlee with a screen on Smart. Plumlee in the high post. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Morant finds Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
But this is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Plumlee with a screen on Morant. Up top, Plumlee. Back to Westbrook. From deep, Harden. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Tucker the pass to Leonard. 58 seconds left in the third. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Bain. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now, here is Harden. 13 points in the game. Westbrook can't get it to go. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Poked loose. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And Morant throws it down.
A nice finish there. Morant taking advantage of the defense. Someone actively looking to score whenever he can.
Clark with it. And another basket for Memphis.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. Not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Russell Westbrook. George is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Plumlee in at the 5.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Back to Highland. Plumlee dishes to Westbrook. Going inside. Missed inside. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Here's Rose. And it's in off the backboard.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Clark against George. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Love the way Paul George shares the rock. Sometimes I think doesn't get enough credit for his ability as a distributor.
Rose against Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when you look at Derrick Rose's career, Doris, always a fan favorite.
You know what, Kevin? I think people love that this is a guy who refused to quit. He certainly had made enough money in his career to let the injuries just do their part and end his career. Instead, he fights and he fights and he fights, and he adjusts and is willing to be a lesser role on a winning team. You have to love that spirit.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Clippers trail by 12. There's the dish to George. Passes to Highland. Tucker a screen. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. Smart passes to Clark. Back to Smart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. George, that's a 2-pointer. Almost, but it rolls out.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's George. And he comes up with the deuce. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Kennard on the wing. Bain with the screen on Highland. Smart misses. Clippers trail by 11. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Cuts off the pass. Highland against Bain. Pass to Clark. Kicks it to Smart. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bain for three. Highland with the rebound. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Smart.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And both free throws good for Highland. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent
down on the back-to-backs? And also, I like these two-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Harden with a screen on Kennard. The three from George. And again, no good by the Clippers. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Here's Smart driving in. Jackson has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kennard kicks to Smart. Misses the three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The shot by George, wide open. Traps in the tray. George has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Los Angeles. And here's Smart. Bain for three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut back down again to single digits with those points from Paul George. Now Smart looking for Kennard. He gets it in there.
That's just staying with your man, anticipating what he's thinking, and great instincts on the block from Paul George.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Smart passes to Kennard. Back to Smart. Outside, Bain. The three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
George against Clark. And George kicks to Harden. From deep three-point territory. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
So here's Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Puts up a three. Carries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 21.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Morant outside. To the paint. Here's Tillman. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Tillman's got his first basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Screen by Adams. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Leonard finds Harden. Back to Leonard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. 15 points for James Harden.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Concha. Back to Morant. From 13. Good as the jump shot falls. Morant's got 18 points just in the second half.
I like how aggressive Morant is on offense, as well as how dangerous he can be from the mid-range.
From deep Harden, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
Now here's Morant for three. Cans it from downtown. Morant's got 37.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The putback.
And this is the thing. Morant plays with an edge. You cannot forget about it for a second.
Now, here's George. D right on him. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Baines got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Jackson for the three. The Clippers grab the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Mann. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The pass to Bain. Morant against Harden. Morant with it. Shot from 16. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Morant. And